Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to the Bear Market Builders, episode 39. I think we're on now. Sounds about right. Something in there. It feels good, man. It feels good to be back. Last week we only had one episode, but this week we have three bangers. Three bangers. So it's a hype week. I'm gonna be honest, it's a pretty hype week. So I'm here. How do you say your name? I don't want to mess it up. How do you say your name to start it off?
Oh man, I actually want to hear you say it. No pressure.
Okay. We're gonna sound this out. Patchara? Bang. Wait, I'm the best. Wait a minute. I'm locked in. Patchara. That's who we're here with today. She's a Web3 content creator and gamer. She streams on X. Do you stream on Twitch as well?
Yeah, I do.
W. And yeah, we're just gonna talk about some Web3 gaming, some content stuff, how she found Web3, her journey so far, and it's gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be a fun day. So to start it off, can you give us a little bit of info about who you are and what you do in the space?
Yeah, I'd love to. Thank you so much again for having me, by the
Of
way.
course.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where to begin. My name is Patchara. Um, I got into Web3 in 2021 and went to a gaming Web3 game project. Started there, and I kind of just never left Web3 gaming.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I've been here since. And then recently, last year, I left that project and I started streaming. Before this, I've always done content creation. So I used to do content in 2018 on Instagram, fashion. And I worked with, I collabed with before ASOS, Fondage. So this is not my first time doing content creation. And then when I got into Web3, I've always been a gamer since I was 7.
Mm-hmm.
So it made sense to kind of start streaming.
For sure.
Yeah,
Bro, I've been playing games like my whole life too. So
right.
what were some of your favorite games while you were growing up?
I mean, there's so many. It's so hard to name a few, but my all-time favorite, I'd say, is The Witcher 3. Um, Baldur's Gate 3 as well. I like RPGs and shooters. I used to like COD, but COD is just not good anymore. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
that's valid. Yeah. One of my
It's not
first
the
games
same.
ever was BO2. So
Mhm.
yeah, BO2. I was sniping. My older brother taught me how to snipe because he was on a bunch of teams for sniping when he was streaming. And he was about my age. So yeah, that's kind of how I came up on gaming. He was always pushing Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and then we would play Wii games together. So like Super Mario Baseball was gas on the Wii. I love that game so much. But yeah, bro, it's
I love that.
yeah, it's super cool when I have people on here that are also content creators. We had Frisco on 2 weeks ago. That was one of my
Nice.
favorite episodes because we just get to talk content, and I think when you talk to people that are bigger than you, you you learn a lot. You learn.
For sure.
So it's the best. When you just talk to people that are in the same niche as you. So man, let's just start off from childhood. What did you like to
Okay.
do when you were a child? Were you always a gamer? You said you were been gaming since 7. Was there anything else?
I used to be a baby dancer.
A what?
A baby dancer. So my mom was those moms that put me in those dance classes as kid, as a baby, not a baby, but a toddler, and would go to dance into shows. She
Oh,
put me basically for slavery, and I would go out and dance.
oh, okay. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I had fun though.
Yeah, that
So I've
sounds
been
fun.
out.
That sounds fun.
You're not convinced.
No, I'm not, but I mean, okay. That sounds pretty dope, I guess. Um, so was that taking up most of your time or
Oh, I did that sometimes, but I mostly gamed. I started gaming when I was 6, 7. I had a PlayStation 1, and my mom was one of those moms that would buy games every week, but she wouldn't check them. So she would buy me the most gory, violent games,
mm,
and she's like, "Yeah, have this. This looks fun."
that's pretty dope though. That's like when you try to convince your mom to get you like GTA and she doesn't look at it. Like that's pretty dope, bro. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Um Man, so it's just been kind of gaming. did you ever get looked at as the weird kid in school? Because I know when we've talked about gaming before, we've talked about how people got, that or they got looked at different because they gamed.
That's
I
true.
don't
That's
know. I don't
true.
know how old you are, but
Um, I was more of a closet gamer back then,
mm,
so people didn't really know I was gaming. Only my sisters. Like, I have two younger sisters, and they're also into gaming. And my younger sister, she works in a gaming studio now, so she's like
dang,
super nerdy family. We are a very, very nerdy family. Yeah. And I just hired, like, my sister helps me with my socials sometimes just to help plan it because there's a lot going on. So I'm trying to get her into like Web3 gaming as well.
that's sick. No, that's
Yeah.
like what I want to do when I, can get bigger and when I'm older, just have my family help me. And
Yeah,
if I
it's
can
really
support
good.
my family, like that's dope. Um,
It's
yeah, bro, that's sick. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, gaming has always been a thing. I've always been a console gamer. I've had PlayStation 1 to 5. I recently bought a rig last year, so I've converted slowly into a PC Master Race. But I still have my controller to this day. Even when I stream, I stream with my controller with some games, so it is what
Yeah,
it is.
I broke my last controller, then I have this one under my desk now for my PC. But I can't even use my PS4 anymore because I broke the controller and I have to buy a new one, DualShock, whatever. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, I started off, man. I think I got my first PC when I was like 9. That's crazy. Now that I'm thinking
Oh,
about it, bro. My older brother passed down his PC, so I've always been, a PC gamer. And then also had a PS4, which I didn't ever play keyboard and mouse
ooh.
like until 2 years, 3 years ago, something like that. Um, and then yeah, then I got into PC gaming. I was like, holy cow, this is great. And then I just bought two new PCs, two new rigs this year. So
Nice.
yeah, it's pretty lit, pretty lit. I built both of them too. So, did you build yours?
No, I didn't. I did pick the parts, but I'm just a girl, you know. I went to go and get
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
to
yeah,
help build it.
for sure. Nah,
Yeah.
I like building them. It's cool. It's a lot more
I get
fun.
scared though. Like I find it scary when you put the RAMs in. I did change
Oh,
the RAM tone. I hated
when
it.
it clicks and it's like
Oh my God, it's so
yeah.
fragile. How the heck do you do that? Like it's so fragile.
Nah, it was that was the scariest. That was one of the scariest parts. Is then the CPU too. When you can't
Yeah.
bend any of the pins, you have to like barely drop it on and then like wiggle it too. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was pretty scary. But nah, it was lit. I don't think one of the screws for my cooler is on though, but that's okay. We ball. It hasn't messed up yet though, so you love to
Good.
see that. But yeah. So man, I just love talking gaming. I love talking
I could
gaming.
talk about it all day, honestly.
So, do you play Web 2 games still, or are you more just straight Web
Yeah.
3?
I do both. I mean, like today I had a stream. I was playing the new Hoyoverse game. I don't know if you know Hoyoverse, but they
Hoyoverse.
make
I don't think so.
Genshin Impact and Honkai Rails.
Hmm.
Um, and basically they just released a new game, and it's like this RPG game. If you like Persona, it's really similar. It's like I wouldn't say cyber punk, but it's like more on like that way,
Mm-hmm.
that spectrum where it's like very like there's a metropolitan, there's like cute guns, characters, and like you just go around town fighting. Pretty fun.
Oh, I saw Spike play this. That's okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know this game then. Okay.
It's super good. I've been waiting years, so like I'm a really, really big fan, and yeah, we got to stream it today. It's really fun.
Looks sick. Man,
Yeah.
so I was just wondering because tonight I'm streaming Chained Together with some of the Dejan Legends boys, and it was a good conversation. Like, do people go straight Web 3 now if they're a Web 3 content creator? Or do they still play Web 2 games? Because when I stream, I play Web 2 and Web 3 games. So I don't know. It's interesting. I don't get how people
Mm.
could just go straight Web 3 games though. I don't. Not yet. Not yet.
I mean, I don't think anyone does. Do people go like fully Web3
I don't know.
for
That's why
games?
I don't know. Like I feel like I've seen even streaming. Like I don't think I could go straight Web 3 yet. It's just there's not
I don't.
enough.
I
There's
mean,
not enough games for me to find interesting every day.
I feel like imagine this. Like if you're like a Web3 content creator that's into like the gaming niche, right? I'm sure you're still playing like your top favorite games. It could be like Fortnite, whatever you want to play.
Yeah.
I 100% bet you're still playing it. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
unless you're like fully booked. But I
Yeah,
mean, I don't know. I don't know. I still play Web 2 games because like, I mean, I have my beautiful rig. Like, I gotta
that's
play
facts.
some
That's,
games.
yeah, the AAA
Yeah.
games that take my whole 4080 Super. Gotta
Yeah.
use all of that. I'm 80% Web 3. That's true, Pyfly. You really don't play Web 2 games, do you? Hmm. I don't know how you do it though, Pyfly. You're like booked though, so I don't know. It's interesting for sure.
Interesting. I guess like the problem is there's so many games,
Mm-hmm.
both Web 2 and Web 3. I just think it's just how you want to spend your time.
Yeah, for sure. So how did you even find Web 3? How, did a friend tell you about it? Did you just find it on your own? How'd you find it?
I worked with a Web 3 game, and when we started, we were still in Web 2, like we were like an app game on the iOS
Mm-hmm.
store. And then we decided to come to Solana, and that's how I got into like Web 3 gaming in general, and I just never left that area.
That's dope. What did you like about it? What did you like about Web 3? Not Web 3 gaming yet. We'll get into that. But what did you like about Web 3 in general?
I just fell down the rabbit hole. It's hard to explain. Like when you're
Mm-hmm.
just in Web3, somehow like I remember getting into it and I was like so confused. Like in 2021, I was like, what the hell does mint mean and all this like jargon?
Yeah,
But then like when you get into it, like it's really fun. I can't explain it. Like the hustle, the grinding.
I agree.
It's fun.
No, I mean, I always tell people like I joined December 2021
Mhm.
when I was like 11 or 12. And then, no, it was 12, I think. And then I
Mhm.
made my first like $1,000 trade on my 13th birthday. I was like, yo, okay, like now I'm down the rabbit hole and I'm stuck. So I was like, yeah, I kind of got to stay here now. And now I'm 3 years in almost and we're vibing. We're getting into the Web3 streaming and podcast and gaming area now too.
I feel like this year is really good compared to like I also started in 2021 and I felt like there were games like Web3 games back then, but there weren't any ones that you could really test and play. Like there were a handful.
Mm-hmm.
Where nowadays, like there's so many games you could test and play, and they're quite polished and they're really good. So I think we came a long way.
Oh, for sure. It's been cool to see like different games develop as well. Recently like Aurori and
Oh
BR1
yeah.
were two of the big ones that I was like, holy cow, like these have come a long way. Because
Oh yeah.
I got to watch them and see them pretty early in their development. So it was pretty cool. What are some of your favorite Web3 games right now?
Oh,
Clippers
there's
get
so
ready.
many.
Clippers get ready.
I generally love Mixed Mob because it's just so unique, no? I find it so unique. There's
We
a lot of
love Mixed
games,
Mob here.
right?
We love Mixed Mob.
It's so
Actually,
good.
this is a good. I'm sorry to cut you off, but chat, if you aren't already joining my Mixed Mob event on Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST, show up. We got some giveaways if we hit 25 viewers on Twitch, so show up.
Cool.
Okay, go ahead. My bad. Little
No
plug.
worries. Yeah, I think the game is just so unique. Like, I don't I don't know any game that's like Mixed Mob.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
And
so
they're on
like
mobile now.
unique. Yeah,
Like
it's
it's
super
so sick.
unique. Super cool. I remember last year I was at Breakpoint and I met the CEO. And this is when Mixed Mob didn't even come yet and they like didn't even start marketing and they're like, "Oh, I've got this game.
Yeah.
You should try it." And I tried it on his phone. I was like, "Oh, this is really fun." And then he gave me like a really like closed beta testing
Oh
and I
shoot.
played it. And
Was
I
it
was like
Simon?
really yeah, Simon.
Dang, bro, he's faded the podcast, but it's okay. It's okay. We love Simon.
He's great. And Apron is really fun too. I haven't played it in recently, but have you heard of Apron?
I don't think so. Give me a
I
little
always say it wrong. I always
TLDR.
pronounce Apron. I always pronounce it wrong. Sorry, guys. It's super fun too. Super cute.
So those are like your top. Give us one more top three list.
The Beacon for sure.
Oh, the beacon's dope. Wait, was that the one that had a DGL
Uh,
event? I think that was.
did it?
Oh, Piefly, you're here. Was that the DGen Legends one? Hold on. Let me scroll down my profile real quick. Video. Hold on. I made a banger video for this. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, it was the beacon. No, those like little quests that you had to do for the airdrop was sick. Like that was
So
so
fun.
dope. I couldn't
Yeah,
beat the one.
they just closed it now, like last Friday, like the PTA.
Yeah, it was pretty recent. I couldn't beat the The second one on the
The Grim,
bottom. The second one on the bottom. Yeah,
the
like
last one, like the big boss.
Yeah, that one. I could not beat that. I was
Me
so
too.
it was bad, bro. It was bad.
Yeah, I rage quit. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
yeah, I was streaming it and then I was like, okay, I'm done. It was like an hour of trying for that one. I was like, yeah, no, no more. So I hopped off and
But
we played some other games.
I wanted to know how the story ended though. I was so sad.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how people even beat it. Like that was crazy. I was getting coached too in the chat, which also made me mad because I hate when people coach me, but it's okay. Like it was kind of like backseat gaming. It felt like I was like, no, 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 no. So I was done. But it's all good. So the mixed mob, the beacon, and the one that you
April,
Aperon. I'm gonna have to look that one up. So
play it. It's pretty fun.
what kind of game is Aperon? Apron, the one that starts with an
It
A.
it's a real-time strategy card game. It sounds really like flat, but you can actually the best way to describe it, if you ever played League, they have that TFT mode, right?
Yeah,
And
last time I played League, I broke a keyboard and almost a monitor. So
I don't personally play League because I'm not toxic, but my partner, he is a massive nerd as well. I don't know how we found each other, but he plays so much League and it disgusts me. But I'm there watching on the side. So he plays a lot of TFT, which is like a new mode where you get to move around on the
mm,
thingy and you can like fight PvP and stuff.
yeah,
So it's like that, and it's quite competitive as well. It's quite sweaty, but with Aperon, it's like really cute little characters. If you like that
cute
aesthetic.
stuff. Yeah, yeah. Um, that's dope. I think my top three games right now:
What are they?
Mix Mob,
Yes.
Portals. I love Portals. I'm so Oh my gosh, that's actually so cute.
I just wanted to bring her to join our convo.
Mix Mob, Portals, and gotta watch myself here. Um, dang, BR1 is really fun. I love BR1.
I
BR1's
haven't played it
fun.
yet.
Oh, you should. Wednesdays and through Fridays, is it? I think they have their beta or something. Llama or alpaca? I don't know, Ween. Which one is it? Llama or alpaca?
What do you
Oh,
mean llama of alpaca?
what you're
Oh, you
holding?
mean my thingy?
Yeah, yeah,
Momo?
yeah,
I thought you meant BR1, and I was like, what do you mean they have a llama now?
yeah. I was like,
I've seen the gameplay.
is it a llama or an alpaca? Do you know?
I do know. She's an alpaca.
Wait, what's the difference between a llama or an alpaca?
I don't know, but when I see one, I don't know why. I can differentiate them
Oh, okay,
somehow by
okay.
the looks. I think she's an alpaca, unless she's pretending to be an alpaca and she's actually a
Kind of looks
llama.
like a giraffe more.
She does a bit. She's really. I saw her and I was like, "You're coming home with me." So I bought it,
W
and we play a lot of Alpaca Dash together. She comes to
W.
the stream.
Oh, alpaca dash. VPIF. Look at my faves on one screen. Hi VPIF. W Ween. W. Okay. So, have you tried Wag Me? Wag Me is a good game too. I
Yes, I
love
tried
Wag
it.
Me. Scott's really cool. I like Scott.
I
I need to stream that more, bro. I just thought about that.
Yeah, we're gonna have a game night soon on my Discord because we just got the community, the closed beta, so we want to do
W.
some PvP matches together.
W.
Yeah.
Um, not. I don't know if you know 64. 64 is really.
Yes,
I
I
love
do.
64. He's really good at
He's
that game. He always streams it on
he is.
Fridays, I'm pretty sure. So no, it's always fun watching him. The community's so strong too for WagMe, so that's also bullish.
Yeah, they are. It's super cool.
Man, I love Web3 gaming. So what do you look for in a Web3 game?
For me, like, if I've never heard of it, the first thing I do is obviously go on their Twitter, and I need to see gameplay.
Okay.
Like, I need to see something. If I don't see any gameplay at all, to me that's sus. Like, I can't. I need to see something.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a content creator, like, if you want to collab or like if you want to like, kind of like talk about this game, I need to be playing the game.
Hmm.
Like, I need to have access or and try it out because if I don't, or like if I don't see any gameplay, to me that's sus.
For sure. Yeah, I was this got brought up I think it was in some space, and it was like, what do you look for, when a project, or not a project, when a game comes to you for like a collab, and that was like one of the first things. Like, I gotta see what the gameplay's about, because if I accept something, which I have before, bad, that one taught me a lesson. I accepted a sponsorship with a game for a stream. That was the worst 2 hours of my life. I'm gonna be honest.
Why?
I won't. It was so boring. That was the most boring 2 hours of my life. I'm not gonna drop the name because who
Okay.
knows. But that was awful. That one was so bad. Holy cow. Have you played Shrapnel?
I have.
What do you think of
Um,
Shrapnel?
I think it's really good. It has potential, and I love the avalanche like chain and everything. Personally, I'm not a big extractor shooter person myself. I like the game itself. I think there's potential. The music scares me for shits though. Like my community and chat, like when the siren goes on, it's like,
Yeah,
oh, it's so scary. Um, so that scares me. But I need to get back into that because there's so many like tournaments.
yeah, yeah.
Think of it.
Yeah. Don't they like every STX?
Yeah, they have an STX
Yeah,
tournament,
every like.
like 100K
Mm-hmm.
every time.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I wish I was good. I think I got like 1,000th last time, but it's okay.
No, that's too good. There was a lot of players in the end. They're pretty
True.
sweaty, the community.
No, it's just weird because they'll sit there and they'll wait for you to like extract everything, and then they'll
I
just
know, they're the
like.
worst.
Nah, I hate. That's why I
No.
got really mad because I would like get all the, what is it called, Sigma. That's pretty weird. That's an
Yeah.
also weird name. I don't like saying that. Gives me bad vibes. But not every time I would pick it up, and then 2 seconds later, boom, dead. Like I don't even
I
got.
feel
I
like
can't do anything.
I feel like when I hit someone in it, like I can hit them like 1,000 times on the head, but they like one shot me and I
Nah,
die,
that's
and I'm like,
facts.
what the fuck?
That's facts. It's like I'm shooting rubber bullets and they're shooting actual bullets. I'm like, bro, come on now. So,
Yeah.
man, have you ever played
No.
Love Monster as well? Love Monster is really
I
good.
have.
I love Love Monster. It's super cute. That's like my favorite thing about it. Is it's just so cute.
Cute, it's cute. I like the creatures. I don't know what you call them. There's little monsters,
Yeah,
and
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
what they're called. But they're really cute.
Yeah, for sure. Do you play any play to airdrop games?
I mean, you can. I mean, we played Beacon, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
basically a PTA. A lot of games nowadays are PTA. Like that's just the new meta.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm playing Cosmic Battle. They're doing a PTA right now. I did play the Beacon. I played Crypto Unicorns. I feel like every Web3 game now, right now, is doing a PTA
Yeah.
though. So,
How do you think games should introduce a play to airdrop though? Do you think they should do it as soon as they launch, or what? How long should they wait, and how do you think they should do that?
honestly, I really liked what Nine Heroes did with their play to airdrop. I think that
Mm-hmm.
was like really good, like their campaign and everything. And I think when they released it, like when the game came out, and then you could just go in and like earn, the Meow token and whatnot. Neon as well. Meow was the second time was Meow, and the first time was
Nyan.
like
It was just
yeah,
Nyan, I think. Yeah. Man, I
yeah.
think I got
So
$15 from Nyan. W Nyan. I love it. So I'll take
I
anything. I'll take anything.
I don't even think I claimed it, bro. I
Dang.
just
Hey, can you still claim? I don't even know. But
I don't know.
nah, I just know my boy Alex JJ from DGen Legends. He went wild. He was like first on the leaderboard, and he got like a ton. So
Good.
yeah, yeah. Shout out DGL, man.
It was a bit unbalanced, I'm not gonna lie, because at least the first time, the second time I didn't really play it, but the first like time they did the PTA with Nyan,
Hmm.
I felt like some lobbies like were not that balanced. Like there was such good players on one side, and there was like
Yeah, I mean when you're also like, what is it, 5 stacking in that game, 6 stacking, something like
yeah,
that.
it was hard
Definitely,
to.
yeah, it's definitely hard when you're playing against Alex JJ and the export guys. Like, bro,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
they're all
export
pro
people.
players, and yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
It was fun to see them run through the whole lobby though. It was pretty cool. So
Like,
man. Where do I want to go from here? Let's talk content too. Let's talk a little content.
what do you
When
want to
did
know?
when did you kind of start content? When did you start making content? I should say that was a bad wording.
Um, For fun at 2016, professionally at 2018. So I've been doing this for some time.
Dang.
Uh, Instagram, I had like an Instagram thing going on, did fashion. That was really fun, but I don't know. I left Instagram when I got into Web3, and then I
Mm.
got kind of distracted. But it was fun. I get like a lot of random collabs. People would reach out, send me clothes, so that was always fun. I always had so much clothes. I never not had clothes, and
Yeah,
like I would just get packages
that's what I mean. I
sent.
love getting packages. Like that makes my day
Yeah.
sometimes. When I get packages, I'm like, yes, like it makes my week. So yeah, that's dope. So you got like you kind of got like unk status in the content game now, huh?
What's that mean?
You're like old. Like you got unk status. Like
Oh,
you're
status.
like
Okay.
unk. Yeah, yeah. Unk is like
New
an old
word.
person. Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay, you call me old. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, you're old in the game. You're
Auntie.
old.
Auntie
Unk is
status.
crazy. That's right. That you're right, Wayne. That one was wild. But you got unk status. So what
I
has
guess so.
been what has been one of the biggest lessons since you got unk status? What has been one of the biggest lessons that you have learned through your content journey?
Always reward your community and not yourself. Be selfless. Think of
Mmm.
your community first, and then think of you.
Mmm. I like that.
But don't think in a good way. Like make sure your brand it doesn't hurt your brand, yourself. But if you can do something, make sure to show up to your community, and make them feel like special. It's really important.
W. I like that. I'm grandma status in that case. That's right, VPIF. Probably. Ha. God, I'm just kidding, VPIF. You're not actually grandma status. Um, so how do you think? Okay, speaking of community, what is some advice for people trying to grow a community right now?
To start, it's just like thinking about opening a community, especially on Discord, is really hard,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of regret doing it. But I also don't regret getting to speak to my community every day. But it is a lot of work of
Yeah,
like maintenance of like having a Discord and like running that on its own. Like it's so much work. But like it's if you want to build a community and like you can talk to your viewers like one on one. It's really really good. You can
for
all
sure.
do stuff. You play game nights and just like it's more personal. I think so.
For sure. So, man, okay. So, do you post on TikTok or anything? Do you post any short-term content or
I don't. I want to start on TikTok, but TikTok's been like my favorite app to use when I'm not working. And I just find it like my sanctuary. So I like to scroll endlessly and not think about like posting anything there. I can just
mm,
do what I want,
okay.
you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you like the brain rot of it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, I was there, but now I like lock myself out of it if I'm not working, using it for work. So, I don't know. I'll run like different accounts just to learn some stuff about the algorithm and all that, but actually they shadow banned my stream account though. Like
Where? On Twitter? On
no, no, no. TikTok. They
oh, on
shadow banned me.
TikTok.
Yeah, I don't even know
Why?
what I did. Don't even
Do
know.
they how do you know you're shadow banned though?
Well, I went from like 4,000 views per video to like
Mhm.
16.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know how like the algo on TikTok works, but usually just have you like stopped streaming for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a rest, like give it like 2 weeks or something. Reset.
Yeah. I wasn't even posting crypto stuff on that TikTok. That was just stream clips for
Oh,
me. So,
if you post crypto, do you think that makes it's not
uh,
good for
yeah, I think Wayne saying crypto gets shadow banned on TikTok a lot. So,
really?
I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah. That's rough though. Yeah, they shadow banned me. It's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks now. So I've just let it go dry and hopefully next month start up or later this month. Try to
Were
start
you
posting
playing
again.
like crypto games or were you just streaming?
No, I was playing. Well, literally the last couple clips I posted was Valorant clips. So I don't even know.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't get it, but it's okay. It's okay.
Happens. You just
Mhm.
grow from it, you know?
For sure. Um, they still know they got surrounded or they got you surrounded. Yeah, they must know. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's that kid from crypto Twitter." But okay. Hmm. Who's someone that you look up to?
Oh, that's so easy. Sanjay.
Okay.
If he's watching it, I didn't say that, okay?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Why do you look up to him? Why is he someone that you look up to?
Oh, he's just a great person, and like his like content is really on point, and he's just I think like if you get to know him personally, like how he treats people and like his friends, his community, he's just a really lovely person, and he's just a really good businessman, plus he's a really good human being, and he's a great streamer, content creator. So, all
Hmm.
of the above.
W. So he's just a good
I
person in
never told
general.
him that, so that's kind of weird to say it out loud.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so if he's watching this, breaking news
Mm.
right there. Is there do you live by a quote? Like what's the quote of the day? We do this thing where this month where we're having the best quotes. There's no prize, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not that rich,
No
but
worries.
no. But we're you could get a top 3 quote of the month. W but what's the quote of the day?
Oh my god, I'm so bad at these. The quote of the day that comes out of my head is "Work hard for your alpaca." That
Ooh,
was
gas.
yeah.
Gas. That one's for sure one. I can tell already. Can tell. W alpaca. We love the alpaca. Ooh, I need one. Oh, you
It's
need an
so comfy
alpaca? Yeah,
too.
yeah. It looks
It's
comfy
so comfy, and it's like my emotional support when I'm streaming.
for sure. Yeah, I need. I think the only kind of. Hold on.
Show me.
Clano. Yeah, that's the only like.
Ah,
Yeah, yep. That's
so
the only like
cute.
plush I have in this room. I have others in my other room, but
So
this room,
cute.
that's it. So
I remember when they were so small and they were just coming up
yeah,
before they hit big. It was so fun to watch.
yeah. Clanos are dope. I miss my Clano. I need to buy another one, man.
Yeah, I had one too.
Maybe I wait. Oh shoot! I never even got back on Andrew about getting them on the podcast. Oh shoot! Maybe next month. Maybe next month.
You should.
Um,
You should.
yeah, they're dope. Andrew and Cab are really they're cool people too. They're really cool people.
I remember meeting one of the teammate last year at Breakpoint. I forgot his name.
Buzz,
Oh no, it's Lewis. That's it.
Lucifer.
Lewis?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Lewis.
I met him at the Kleno party.
I don't know.
I have no idea. Like,
W
I
though.
don't know. Maybe
W.
it's not Lewis. I don't remember. I'm really bad with names.
Oh yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah, I don't
Wait, so
know.
you've been to some IRL events, yeah?
Yeah,
Do
I
you
love
like
them.
IRL events?
Oh, I love them. I love them a lot. Um, I went to my first Solana one last year, and like I've been in Solana a while, and because I'm fully doxxed, people would come up and be like, "Oh, Patchara!" And I'm like,
No,
"Hi."
that would be dope. Like,
So it's really fun. Um, yeah, it was really fun. We did all the events. We got to meet like people in real life that we've been talking to for like. I went with the Sharky team at the time, and I got to meet like so many cool people that I've been talking to for years, and like got to see their face. So that was kind of nice.
yeah. Nah, I can't wait to go to an IRL event. I know I'm gonna make it to one, but it's just when. I'm
It's
very close.
fun.
I could take the train up to
Mhm.
NFT NYC, but I'm like 15. You know what I mean? Like, there's not much that I can.
15?
Yeah, I'm 15. Um,
Damn,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
young.
yeah. Yeah, I've been in here. I've been trading since I was 12 or 11. 12,
You
12, 12.
know, already saying that you're gonna do so well. I mean, when I was like your age, like I wasn't even doing this. So like you're gonna grow,
Oh,
in the
for
space.
sure, for
You're
sure.
very lucky to find Web3 that
hmm
young.
Yeah, I'm very thankful that my brother. I was watching my brother do trade dope
Mhm.
cats in 2021, and I
Nice.
got in here and I gave him $100 and he sent me my first Solana and that was pretty cool. So I watched it go to 150, then to 8, and then now to whatever. So it's
8, it went lower than 8, remember?
it
It
went
was
like
like at
4.
4.
Yeah, that was sick. I was in a space with Solana Chris. Is that his name? Solana Chris. Yeah, I'm so Chris. Yeah, yeah. And bro, he was making fun of that guy that sold it for, and now look at us. You know what I mean? Like that was so cool. That was dope to
Uh,
see.
I mean, that was crazy times. Remember when it was like all-time high was like what, 200 up,
Mm-hmm.
200 plus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nah. It's been a fun ride for sure. It's been a fun ride. And do you have any cool stories? Do you have any like a favorite story to tell about your time in Web three?
I was on this really big space once, and it was like a mix of like Solana people, Ethereum, Polygon. It was a giant like crypto space.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of people talking, and I was one of the speakers. And one of the co-hosts, they had their PFP and their name.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he was talking, I was like, oh my God, he sounds so familiar. And as he was talking for an hour, it just hit me that it was like an in real life friend that I
No
didn't even know
way.
that was into crypto, and then like was hinting him that because I was fully doxxed, and then he understood it was me, and he was like, "Oh my God," and it was just funny to see him into Web3, which it was so random, you know?
Yeah, that would be so dope.
Yeah,
It's weird because none of my friends are in Web three. Like, but no, 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 that's a lie. Actually, I feel like I have more friends in Web three than I do outside of Web three, which is kind of sad. Actually, just on the internet in general. But
no, there's many Web3 people. I'm like that too.
yeah,
Okay,
but I
we
try.
keep each other company.
I try to get kids my age
Um,
into Web three, but
you should. Um, yeah, it's hard to convert because like when you talk about it, it's like hard to start. So like we
yeah,
got I got my sister into it and she's just learning the basics now and she's like, "Oh, okay."
hmm
Yeah.
yeah. I got my whole class into Drip this year,
Nice.
and Acid Dash. Using my code W. So they can track their Drip NFTs on their Acid Dash profiles. But um,
Nice.
that was about it. Other than that, like they don't care to listen yet. So I don't know. They will.
I think right now the sentiment is like not talking about Web3 gaming, but just like NFTs and stuff.
Hmm
People just find it scammy. They're like, "Oh, like if you're not into Web3 and they're like if you're new and you're like, "Oh, I think they're just scared. They're scared of like
For sure.
the whole like losing all your money and rugs and all that scammy stuff.
Trust me. You go through it. You go
You
through
have
it. It
to.
happens. It
You
happens.
have to go through it
Um.
eventually. The worst rug I had was Jigen Town.
Ooh, that one's a mean one. That one's a mean one.
But you remember when they were like, "We're going to sacrifice. Just send
Yes.
your NFT to this
Yes.
wallet." And like,
Yes.
how did I fall for that shit?
No, it's crazy to look back and you're like, holy, even like clicking on links and stuff, you're
I
like, how did
know.
I even do that? And
I'm such an idiot. Like, I was like,
yeah,
oh yeah, this is a great idea. This 10 Sol at the time was like $200. Yeah, this is a great idea. I should definitely send my wallet to this random wallet and
yeah, when
sacrifice.
I was, I don't know, when I lost like, was it, it wasn't, it was close to like 4,000. And I was like 13. That was crazy. That was crazy money for me, bro. And that's still crazy
That
money
is
for
still a
anyone, bro.
lot of money.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and I like clicked the link, drained. I was like, holy cow, that one taught me a
Mm.
lot then. That one taught me a lot. So,
You
you
have to be
know,
her. Yeah.
you know. Um,
Yeah.
you live and you learn though. You live and you learn for sure. That actually brings me into another question that I like to ask. Do you believe that everything happens for a reason?
Yeah, I do. I feel like same as you, like coming to Web3. I think it's like I wouldn't want to use the word destiny because that sounds really cringe.
Hmm
But like I feel like everything happens for a purpose. Like there's a reason for it, to
For
bring
sure.
you where you are. I
Yeah.
believe in it really.
hmm No, I think God has, a purpose for everyone and he just has this journey that you're supposed to follow. And if you follow that journey, everything is gonna work out. You're gonna be good. So
Yeah,
no, it's
I agree with you. I was literally having this conversation like 2 hours ago.
really
Having dinner. I was like, I think, coming into Web3 was like such a purpose. Like I
hmm
wouldn't like I was like grinding for like 3 years. Like I'm still grinding now, but I mean I was grinding so much and I just like sacrificed a lot, like not like going out, like
hmm
just working and just like grinding just to get here and making content. And I feel like it was kind of like worth it in the end to like kind of get here and like meet the people I met, and like do all the content I do.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, I found Web3 in a really rough time, um, just in life, like in general. So, no, I think in one way, like I tell people this all the time, but like I feel like Web3 saved me in like a way. I found something that I could do, that takes my mind off of what's going on out here, and I just lock in. I would just trade. I would talk to people on the internet that like I can talk to, and it's weird because we've
It's
gotten to this
hard
before. Yeah, it's
to
weird
talk to
that
like in real life people
hmm
about
even
Web3.
like parents and stuff, like you
Yeah.
don't that you can go to them for anything, but sometimes you don't know, like you don't feel like that, and sometimes it's better, you feel better just going to someone on the internet and just venting, and like you
Oh
just feel a
yeah.
lot better about that. So I found Web3 then, and like I don't know, it just kind of felt like it gave me another purpose. So I don't know, I've just been grinding for the last 3 years now, and like I was telling people this last night, like I haven't been this like happy, in like a hot minute. So it feels good. It feels good to do this after three
Good.
years.
And I think when you meet people that are really similar to you or are going through the same thing, like when I meet other Web3 streamers, like we just have so much in common, like you just
Hmm.
the same struggles, same like problems, same like journey. So it's really easy to like talk to them as well.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's been crazy for sure. It's been crazy. So Web3 is great. Web3 is amazing. Are you? We ask this sometimes. You don't have to answer this if you don't feel comfortable. Are you religious? I don't. We just like to talk about
I'm
that.
I'm not actually, but my mum's side, they're really religious.
Hmm.
I'm just not. My mum wasn't religious. I
Hmm.
think because my grandparents were so that my mum was like, "Nope, I'm just gonna."
For sure.
We're just casual, but I'm actually Thai, like I'm full Thai. So Thai people in general, like even if you're religious or not, we're very spiritual in a way. We believe in karma.
Hmm.
So you do good, you're gonna receive good. If you do bad, it's gonna come back to you. So we always had this like, religious or not, you always have this kind of like mindset with other people when you're in like Thai people in general. When you like meet people, you're just trying to be the best you can with others.
Do you think that has helped you with what you said about giving back to your community earlier?
I think I don't really see it as karma. I never think of it like, oh, if I go to give this to my community, I'm gonna have good karma for myself.
Hmm.
I generally just want to make sure they're taken care of because as a content creator, I feel like you won't be anything without your community.
Oh, 100%. Like,
So you gotta, they were there from the beginning, that you
hmm,
gotta take care of them and try and make sure they get some wins as well.
100%. Yeah, like I don't know. It's important to just give back. Like
Oh yeah,
that's even if I don't know you, like I'll give back to you a lot. That's always kind of how I've been. So I would rather take care of
good.
other people than myself. And that's
That's
kind of why
good.
I just want to have a little money so I can do that for the rest of my life.
It's good too, like when you make some wins and if you can like, I don't know, take out your mom for dinner or like give back to your
Mm-hmm.
community. It feels really good to me, you know?
Yes. Yeah. Just take care of my family. Like that's
Yeah.
literally the dream. I feel like that's a lot of people's
Yes.
dreams. So
That is literally my dream too.
hmm. Like I don't know. That's that. Like just I want to travel and I want to take care of my family. Take them with me. So I don't know. That's why I've started so early. That's why I've kept going every day. You
Keep
know,
doing it. You're gonna do well. There's no way, at that age you're just gonna learn so much and you have that advantage that you started so young.
for sure. Web3 and content. Like I feel like content is
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be such a good. I talked about this with a Vibu. Um, Content is going to be such a great skill that I've learned so young that I'm going to be able to use through my whole life. Because that's where everything's going. People aren't watching TV or movies anymore.
Yeah.
They're watching Twitch. They're watching YouTube. Watching podcasts. It's like just a good thing to learn for sure.
For sure. The new era.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What is a piece of advice that you would give to someone that's looking to start content creation?
Oh, just start.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're thinking about it, a lot of people don't actually do it. They want to do it, but I feel like there's a mental block that people are too scared to do it, they don't know where to start. Everyone had that. Like every content creator had that thought. Like,
For sure.
oh shit. Just do it. Just do it and just show up and do it consistent. Like the first 6 months when I was making content, I wasn't consistent and that was fine, but I came. But then when you get to a point where you know how to like make content, just show up, try to like put goals
Mm-hmm.
and stream. Like if you're a streamer, then like do a goal like, okay, let's stream like 3 to 4 times a week or whatever your bandwidth is.
Yes.
And then just do it. And if no one shows up, if no one's viewing, don't just do it. Like don't care. Just keep on like 0 views, don't care. Keep on
Mm-hmm.
doing it.
For sure. Yeah, I think a lot of people are scared of what other people will think. And that goes and it's not I feel like that happens. I'm just thinking about like high school in general, but that, that goes along with like everything in life in high school. But even outside of high school, just in general, like people are scared of people like saying, "Oh, you got 4 views on this video. Oh, what are you doing? You're not going out. You're not drinking. You're not smoking." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
people have this such a mindset that this is how they have to live, and if you go outside of that and you start trying your other things, they don't get it. They don't understand.
I think it's brave, people that make content and that like show up and like, you know, do just be themselves every day on the screen. I think that's fucking scary and like it's really brave to be yourself and
Hmm.
to let the whole world show it,
Yeah, for sure. That's kind of why. That's also why I do content. It's just to show the young people that, bro, it's okay. Chase your dreams. That you can do whatever you want. If you put your mind to it and you grind every day, you can do it. So it's important. It's important to know that.
Yeah. And like a lot of people are shy sometimes with their face, right?
Hmm.
But a lot of people are doing like these like VTuber things. Like
You can get
there's
one
so
for
many different
free.
ones.
It doesn't even like. It's so easy to make one now. Like you're
Yeah.
good.
I mean, if you like it, then try for
For
sure.
sure.
We
Yeah.
need more content creators actually in the space.
Content is gonna be the biggest thing like that helps people get in. Like that's why I think I'm gonna have one of the biggest podcasts one day because I'm having all these projects, all these people, all these content creators. That when people do come in, when the Web 2 people, come into Web 3, they're like, oh, what projects should I check out? What content creators are good? What artists are good? They can come to this podcast and see, oh, this person must be cool. This is an hour talk with this person, So I think it's gonna be big for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm excited to see like mass adoption one day and like
Mm-hmm.
more games, more people.
For sure. Nah, it's gonna be so cool, like to say that. Man, I was here during 2021. We were here during 2021. Like
Yeah.
that's dope to say. Like that's gonna be really cool.
I don't know. Can you imagine like when it's later like mooning and we're like, yeah, we were here. Kids, we were here when we were in 2021.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be wild. That's gonna be crazy, bro. Like I can tell my kids that I was here. I'm gonna get them trading at 8. We're going 4 years earlier. Let's get it. So
Just stop school. Just leave school.
nah,
Just
yeah,
stop.
trust. I've been doing this for 20 some years now. Like I got you guys. I know how to trade. Nah, yeah. My kids are gonna be billionaires because of that. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it for sure.
I
You
remember the story my partner told me before I met him.
hmm
He was at the time a diver in Thailand, and his roommate was doing crypto back in like 2015, 2014. So he's OG, and he was like helping him like do some like customer service online, but
hmm
and he was like, "Oh, actually, I can't pay you salary this month. Do you mind if I send you like 1 Bitcoin?"
Oh,
And my
hello.
partner was like, "Nah, man, I don't want that."
That's wild. No, 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 no. That's a little like 50. Well, we're down to like 54,000 now, but
But
that
that's
could have been
funny.
70K, bro. That could have been 70. That's
Yo.
wild. No, 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 that's wild. My dad brought up a story about that too, about how he was like looking into it. Then he's like, "Oh, I was kind of scared," and I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I would be scared too. How you had to, transfer it back then, but it could have been like a lot of money. Now we could have been chill, but nah, we're
Hey,
not though.
Dad.
We're not. But yeah, bro, it's dope. It's gonna be big one day. Content is going to be the biggest thing, and we need more content creators.
True. Um, yeah, I think there's not enough of us,
Hmm.
honestly. If you look at all the content creators that make gaming, I can like name a handful. Like there's obviously smaller ones, but like we need more people. Like come make
Hmm.
content with us.
Yeah, it's it's gonna grow over time for sure. So we're gonna get big. And
I hope so.
no, I know it. I know. I think I don't know. I think if you manifest stuff, manifest it. That's what I do a lot. I don't really tell myself like, oh, I wish I could do this. I just, I kind of tell myself like, oh, we're gonna do this, and it's gonna happen because I think that if you do put your mind to anything, or if you do put your mind to something, it'll happen. You just have to be consistent.
I do believe in that, the manifestation stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
W. Do you want to leave the viewers off with anything? We're almost at an hour, so we can start wrapping it up.
Um, just make content and don't be afraid to get 0 views. Like, just don't care what anyone else thinks. Do what you want to do. Play whatever you want to play, and just enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get into it, don't be afraid.
For sure. You got to enjoy what you do too. Don't
Mhm.
go into it looking for the money. Do it because you love it. Do it because you love playing
Yeah.
games. Because you'll get burned out really quick if you don't. So,
Yep.
just have fun doing it. Smile. Even though you have 0 viewers, you'll have some viewers soon. So just
Yeah.
keep going. And, I appreciate everyone watching. If you are new here, make sure you do follow both of us on Twitter. And if you're watching on YouTube, Patchara's links will be down. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
W in the description. I can't usually say it, but that was W down below. And if you guys are watching, I got a big stream. Got a big stream later, chained together with a punishment wheel with the DJ and Legends boys. So that'll be fun. That's later, 8 p.m. EST. I'll see you guys then, and I appreciate you boys. Peace.